Hey, you clicked on his documentary, and you must be the one who get used to Jurassic World being around when you first join YouTube or start buying Jurassic World toys as a kid. And started liking Jurassic Park but never owned a Jurassic Park toy from before. But let me tell you one thing. Way before Mattel had the rights to Jurassic World and Hasbro lose the rights to Jurassic World, let me take you way back in time when Crusader No Remorse was released on the PS1, when Godzilla Final Wars premiered, and when Fantastic Four premiered as well. Yep, let's take you back in time to those years. The first one, Jurassic Park Dinosaurs, came out in 1999. This toy line is actually an expanded universe for the Jurassic Park series. These figures are repacks, repaints, and restocks from the Kenner, Jurassic Park, and the Lost World as well. Some of them are from canceled prototypes, to let you know. Especially this Velociraptor here. This Velociraptor reminds me of the Chaos Effect toy line. These toys were exclusive to Walmart, your local Walmart that I wish I could have got but I wasn't born in 1999. Other toys were exclusive to Island of Adventure at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida. These figures has little sticker labeling saying Island Adventure exclusive. These were actually sold at the actual Universal Studios Orlando, Florida theme park. A lot of those toys were expensive and hard to find. Some of them might have seen online, some of them are like hard to find, some of them are expensive, some of them are low price. I wish I had one of them though because they look pretty cool and they look good for my collection. These figures are absolutely awesome. Those figures are absolutely the most rare of them all. My favorite one, I say, is this Baryonyx. Practically, this is a repack to the original Baryonyx. And this T-Rex, I really want to get, even though I have the young T-Rex, but it looks pretty cool. Though, it looks pretty nice for this one, but yeah. Those figures were actually repaints and retools to the Lost World. A lot of these were actually accurately based on the film. But this Dilophosaurus has a sticker on it that's covering the Island Adventure. They're either exclusive or not exclusive, either Walmart. Yes, Jurassic Park and the Lost World probably came out when they released on DVD, but I'm not sure. But sadly, we had to talk about the prototypes. The prototypes, you may know, is the Dino Trapper and Ornithosuchus. The Dino Trapper is a repaint to Roll a Tempo for the Lost World, especially the Ornithosuchus for the Lost World. This is sadly canceled and was left from the samples from the Hasbro factory. You can notice here that the figure is shown there, but we never get to see the daylight. At least if we get to get those figures as well, at least you have owned them, you guys are lucky. Because I wish I had those. I couldn't find any prototypes. Before that, it was originally the Chaos Effects Night Hunter series from the Jurassic Park toy line from 1999. They were actually originally going to have a glow-in-the-dark feature, but they were actually never made it on shelf because of some reason. This has really been a really cool toy line, especially this Ultimasaurus. This one here was supposed to be the best one and the final enemy of the figure line. I'd like to start talking about my all-time favorite of the toy line, Jurassic Park Dinosaur Series 2. I grew up liking this in 2000s and 2011. I was so eager because the late KB Toys had those exclusive figures. After the success of Camo Extreme, the figures had the second time repainting, just like the Canyon T-Rex here seen there. A lot of those reactives were repaints, especially the ones seen in the catalog as well. And especially the repacks for the 2-pack figures are actually the first one to be a 2-pack. And for the electronic dinosaur, these are really cool. One of them I wish I had, one of them I own. That T-Rex I really wish I had because it looks pretty nice. The Micro T-Rex is a repack for the Lava T-Rex. The Micro Stegosaurus from Brachiosaurus is a repack to the Arctic Stegosaurus we saw earlier. You know, the Lava Raptor is a repack from the Velociraptor. This Raptor I used to own, but I don't know if I still have it or not. But yes, we also gonna see some big Ultra Dinosaur repaint. Alpha Pteranodon, aka Albino Pteranodon, has a JP3 logo on it. Somehow. Especially for a T-Rex. Probably a repaint to the Jurassic Park 3 free T-Rex. But I really wish to have the black and red one. We see it later. The repacks of the 2-pack series, aka repaint, have a lot of those colorations too. They look pretty odd. They look pretty high to me. But I wish I have those figures, especially the Stegosaurus here too. Are really nice and really catchy. And for the human and dinosaur, a lot of those are repacks from the Kenner toy line, especially this Dimetrodon, the Lost World T-Rex, and the repaint to the Billy Brenna figure, and this Dino Trooper repaint to the Military Journal, and the Cycloraptors as well. I have this one. And Alan Grant as a Dino Wrangler in this Triceratops from the Lost World. Now we need to see some prototypes, and we did not see that coming. Yep, this one. This T-Rex is actually customized by a Singaporean seller on eBay. This was customized and was actually meant to be released in the Jurassic Park Dinosaurs toy line. I wish I had a time travel machine and I could just make this release. And for the Stegosaurus, this was actually a repaint for the Lost World Stegosaur because it looks pretty cool. I need to get the Stegosaurus figure someday. I actually might get the Dinosaurs Series 1 though. I'm not sure if it's still there. And we get to see some concept arts too of this Albino Pteranodon. This Brachiosaurus that I have exact. This Raptor here. And we get to see what a Raptor would look like in its color here. There it is. It looks pretty cool. And so we're gonna see some RC toys, especially this car with its dinosaur in the cage. And this remote control T-Rex too. It would have looked like this Jazzman T-Rex I used to have as a kid because I really used to have that one. I really like it. This is Series 3, the final of the toy line of the Dinosaurs series. This one here has some cool coloration to T-Rex. One of them of the dinosaurs have really ridiculous color that I refuse to buy it because I prefer the T-Rex one for this one I'm going to talk about sooner. But this one here has really cool colors and I have a couple of those. I might have had all the 2 packs, but I think I'm missing the wings for the Pteranodon. But this Velociraptor here, new color for the Pteranodon, kind of looks like Beast Boy. I will use something out of Beast Boy for my fan films because it looks pretty cool. The T-Rex with the leopard color has a new coloration. The fleshed out bone is colored out. The Triceratops is colored out differently. Now for Triceratops, the Microraptor has a coloration that might have inspired the Tiger Raptor from Lost World, but I do own that Triceratops as a kid. I had one first, but it broke the neck, but I got a new one, I gave it toys. But this Pteranodon, I refuse to buy because the color looks like a Call of Duty bootleg or military bootleg toy somehow. I don't like the color. But this T-Rex, I am craving for after watching Russ Kowalski Jurassic Park 4 Sightsee trailer for his fan film. Because I like the coloration, kind of reminds me of the Tiger or Carnotaurus Demon. Because it looks cool. And for the 2-pack, I own this Pteranodon by missing the wings. I only have one compy. I think this only included one compy if I remember. Maybe it has one comp to make this, but it looks a pretty nice figure. I wish I had more copies. This one here, I own both. I used to own a Triceratops, but I lost a Triceratops. This is the same color for the unreleased Triceratops from Series 2. The Spinosaurus and T-Rex here kind of reminds you of ice cream chocolate mint somehow. Sorry I messed up, guys. And this one here I own both because I own the Triceratops and the Spinosaurus and the T-Rex. So yeah, I do own those ones as well. No prototypes, but Cable Toys went bankrupt somehow. Sadly, went bankrupt. Probably success for Toys R Us or nostalgic abuse, I guess. Somehow, not really, just joking around with that. Never mind though. Yeah, so they were exclusively sold at Universal Studios Hollywood for now on. Well, now they discontinued though, because they're really hard to find. I just wish they were sold at Target, but I don't know why until Jurassic World were sold at Target. But luckily, I managed to get those figures, some of them from Frankenstein's online, and as a kid too, because these are really cool figures to get. Because I really love them; they're really nice. But this T-Rex is similar to the canceled Series 2 T-Rex, but this is what it looked like if I owned one. It would have been softer than the Series 1 T-Rex because the Series 1 T-Rex is super stiff. I wish the damage screen makes sound, but it doesn't make sound.